Most people think confidence comes from having answers, but real growth begins the moment you admit, I don't know. That moment is where self-discovery starts. From a young age, we are often encouraged to possess definitive answers. Our aim is to appear ensured. We are taught to steer clear of stating, I don't know. However, pretending to comprehend gradually instigates a disconnect from the art of learning. We ingrain ideas that we have never been questioned about. We follow paths that we have never genuinely chosen. Over the years, we tend to lose sight of the essence of who we truly are. Allowing yourself to admit that you don't know often feels uncomfortable because it challenges your inherent self-confidence and identity. It necessitates an open acknowledgement of uncertainty. However, uncertainty itself isn't necessarily a danger. More importantly, it represents an opportunity for growth and openness. When you choose to embrace uncertainty, you create the space for curiosity to thrive and manifest. This curiosity then becomes the fuel that propels you forward, pushing you to learn, adapt, and overcome obstacles. In essence, the very act of admitting you don't know. Self-discovery doesn't begin with a strong sense of confidence. It begins with genuine honesty. When you decide to stop pretending, when you finally stop copying others, and when you allow yourself to ask deep, challenging questions. Who am I becoming truly? What matters most to me truly? What am I holding on to? Out of fear, rather than genuine curiosity about myself and my purpose? Believe me when I say that self-discovery is a crucial journey of discovery and personal growth. It involves acknowledging our past, learning from our experiences, and embracing our unique strengths and weaknesses. It requires courage, vulnerability, and a willingness to face our fears head-on. That's why self-discovery is not about finding a right answer or settling for a good life. It's about discovering the authentic version of ourselves, who we truly are, and living our best life possible. You don't have to be a master of every subject. All you need to do is be genuine enough to acknowledge when you don't know, because that honesty is the most valuable quality in life. And when you possess honesty, you begin to develop clarity. And when you cultivate clarity, you start to uncover yourself effectively. A version with extra context can be like, you've got nothing to worry about if you're open enough to admit when you don't know. Honesty is the foundation of a life where you truly gain something from it. When you embrace honesty, you find yourself growing and developing in ways you never thought possible.